Hello everybody, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this really cool layered pendant necklace using the bargain bead box for July of 2024 Desert Sands and their collection. And then I added some of these really cool seed beads because you know me, I like to do a pop of my own color in there. So yeah, I love the way this turned out and this layering look. And yeah, I loved these colors together. You know, they kind of complement each other and they stand out one against the other, so it just makes the necklace that much more unique. I do have a coupon code for BNJ2 for bargain bead box for $2 off your first box with them. And the monthly boxes are $22.99 a month, and they're usually valued between $60 and $80. This one's $77. Let me see, it's $78.32. You get so much stuff. If you didn't watch my unboxing, I will leave the link below to it. So if you're not familiar with bargain bead box, it's a great monthly box. It's not too overly expensive, and you get a little bit of everything, and you can make a lot of jewelry out of this box. So, and I also have my Etsy store, my Facebook, my Pinterest, and my Instagram. I will leave all those links below as well if you'd like to follow me on there. And if you want to learn how to make this, then stay tuned. Okay, so I'm starting with, I picked some of these really pretty turquoise. They're, let me put a few in my hand so you can see. They're kind of like a really cool green color, and they're kind of like an offset to the other greens. And you know me, I like to add a little bit of pop in these. I always add my own twist on their beads because they're so pretty. So I'm going to put these in between the beautiful crystal bicones, so that will really make these stand out and give it a really cool look to it. Then I'm using some of the red, some of the red rainbow jaspers, and then the man-made jasper, and then the crystal faceted rondelles in turquoise, and then I'm using the crystal faceted bicone beads in golden shadow, and then I'm using 2 of the connectors, and what else? I'm using spacer beads, the rest of them, and then I have 6 more of the bead caps, so I'm going to add them to make that work. Then I have 2 crimp beads, 2 crimp covers, a few jump rings, and then I have an eye pin and a head pin. So let me see, I'm going to start out. Okay, the lighting is good today. So I'm going to start out with, let me grab these 2. I'm going to make our, I'm gonna make our pendant first. So, got these 2. I'm gonna connect them like this. And I connect them with the beads. I'm going to do one of these. Let me fix this. This looks like it's off a little bit. Okay. I'm going to put one of the seed beads, and then one of the jasper rondelles, and then another seed bead. So that's going to be just my spacer in between there. Okay, so now I'm going to take my round nose pliers. Yeah, this is still a little bit off. Okay. So I want to have this going the same way. So I'm taking this like that. I'm going to bend that backwards like that. And I'm going to cut just a teeny bit. And then I'm going to take my round nose pliers and I'm going to make that hoop. Oh, hold on one second. What did I do? Okay. That just went down there. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so I got that. Now we're going to make that like that. Okay, so this is going to be the connector for these two. So, and you want these to be pointing the same way, which they're not. Hold on one second. Let me just going to use my round nose pliers for this. There we go. Okay. So we're going to open this one up. I'm going to put this in and then close this up like that. Okay. And then I'm going to open up this one. And then I'm going to put this one in. And I don't think it matters which way these go. I think they're the same on both sides. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Well, that way I got that little piece in between. Now I'm going to make the little dangle that hangs down here. So that I'm going to do a seed bead. I'm going to do a bead cap. I'm going to do one of these man-made ones, and then another bead cap, and another seed bead. Okay. So this one, because it's just one, it doesn't matter which, way, because this can turn anyway. Okay, cut that. I do about a little more than a half an inch maybe. So I like to have, because it's going to be attaching this and the hole is not right at the tip. Here, you want to have enough room so that this can move freely around. Okay. Then I'm going to do this. And I'm going to slide that in. And okay, so this is the pendant for the necklace. Now I have a jump ring. And I'm going to be opening this up and I'm going to take some of these seed beads like I always do. I like putting them on my jump rings because it dresses them up. Although it's hard to get them sometimes. There's one. Come on. Let me get a few more. Okay. Two. Okay, there's two. I like to get maybe 4 on there, just so they kind of move around freely. I think they look pretty on here. They kind of dress up the jump rings, especially if you're using them in the front of the necklace. Let's see if I can get one more in here. Okay. That one didn't work. Let's try this one. Some of them, it's funny because we're all the same size, but some of them don't go on as well. Kind of look for one with a little bigger of a hole like this one. This will work. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to do this. Make sure that's on. So see, you get those little jump rings on there. See how pretty that looks? Okay, so now I'm going to move these aside. Move these aside. So we have the pendant made. So now we're going to start working on the necklace. Okay, and this is what I'm using for the necklace. My bead-alon. I know some people like to take screenshots. So I'm going to put this through like this. Just like that. Now I'm going to start with a bead cap on each side. Okay. And I want to make sure. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start the bead cap on each side, and then one of these pretty babies, and another bead cap, and then this, and another bead cap. What's fun about this jewelry is even though this is called Desert Sands and, you know, it seems to be summer, you can wear this all year round. You know, you don't really have to, you know, just wear it in the summer. So now I'm going to do my little spacers. And I'm going to do that spacer in there. I'm going to put this on and put this over here. So I'll do this first side here. I'm going to do the spacer with the seed bead. Okay. So see how just that little turquoise kind of pops in there? Then I'm going to do one of these, and then the rondelle, another one of these, like that. And I'll do this one, and the rondelle. Love these colors together. They look so pretty with the silver. So see how cool this is looking? Okay, so I have that. Now I'm going to start, and I'm going to do a silver spacer bead. And then I'm going to do this again. That. And that. And then I'm going to do this. I like that for that separate. And I'm going to do that one more time. This. Okay, and then we'll do this again. This is such a pretty box. Loved it. Okay, so we've got that. Let's put this up here. So now we're going to finish off this side with these. And we're going to go these three. And I like these the crystal bicones because they're a light color, so they almost stand out and like opposed to dark colors there. So it gives it it just makes it look pretty. And then this one more. Hope everybody's doing good today. Let me know down in the comments what you guys have been working on. Okay, this looks really cool. Now I'm gonna do this, another crystal, another one of these, and then I'm going to finish this up. I have been so busy. I think most of you guys, if you've seen the video, my son's girlfriend, him and his girlfriend live with us, and she's 24. She came down with cancer, Hodgkin's lymphoma. She was in nursing school, and she was working the hospital full time, and her life kind of came to a halt. So I've been really busy helping him out with her. She's just had, she's got one more chemo left in 2 weeks. It's Thursday today, so she had her chemo on Tuesday. So I meant to film this earlier, but I was helping him out with her poor kid. She's just been so tired and so weak. She's doing good though. She's got one more chemo, and then we go for the PET scan, and hopefully she doesn't need radiation. So life has been busy here at our house. So I haven't been filming as much. I was trying so hard to keep everything going, and then finally I said, you know what? I'm not Superwoman right now, and I just can't do it all. I was trying to film like 4 to 5 videos a week, and it just is not working right now. Oh. And like, you can only do so much. So, and I think I'm enjoying it more now when I do it. So, there we go. So this is it so far. I love this. This looks so much fun. Look at that. Oh, I love this. Okay, so let's finish up. Get some more of these down. Okay, so now we're gonna finish with these, and then I'm gonna do a different, once we get closer to being around the neck, I want to do a little different, like that. And we'll do one more. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do this. There we go. And then we're going to do this. Okay. So I'm just kind of continuing on with that pattern up there. We're going to do this. And this. this. Okay, I want to see where this goes around my neck. Okay, it's almost there. So now I'm going to change this up. So I have this pattern. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 of those patterns. And now this pattern right here, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do 3 seed beads and then a crystal bead. And then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a crystal bead. I'm going to do that one more time. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 crystal beads here at the top. So that looks so pretty. I'm loving this. Okay, so that's the way I'm going to end the necklace. So we're going to get over here. Let me make sure that these are even. I think they are. Yes. Okay. So now we're going to do 2 more. We're going to do a crystal bicone. And then 2 and 3. Crystal bicone. And then 1 more. 1, 2, 3. So I have 1, 2, 3, and then 3 crystal bicones. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I'm gonna hold this up just to make sure before I, yes, so pretty. Okay. You lay this down. Okay, so I'm going to start on this side, closing this up. So I have my crimp cover and my crimp bead. So my crimp cover, I open that up like that. Put that in. Put the crimp bead on. Now, I only go about 1.5 inches down on this side, maybe 2 inches. And then I take my bent chain nose pliers and I squeeze that really good. And that is so secure on there. And I take my round nose pliers and I feed it back up through. Through that. And then you just want to get that this right way. And then you go and close that. And I take my round nose pliers, bend that like that. I'm going to keep it like that. And I'm going to put this wire through as much of the beads as I can. And sometimes it does go through the little 11 O's, sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes I don't even cut the wire. I just feed it all the way through like this. I probably won't even cut this. So go through nice and easy like that. Okay. Then I pick that up so that I know there's no holes throughout there. And then I kind of wrap it around like this so that I know that it has movement. Then I take my next crimp cover, put that on. This one I drop all the way down to the bottom. Then I take my crimp bead, put that on, make sure that's in there. Then I take my bent chain nose pliers and I go into this like that, and then I lift it up just a hair, and then I squeeze it really tight. Just so there's a teeny bit of movement. I don't want the wire to show on the necklace because I think that doesn't look professional. Whether you're selling your jewelry or you're making it for people or whatever. I take the round nose pliers and I feed it back down and through this. And now I'm just going to kind of go down and see how far down. Now this one, yeah. This one goes to about like that. Okay. And then hold this up like this. With the flush cutter side, I cut that. Then I have my lobster clasp and my 2 jump rings. And I always like to make sure that the jump rings are totally closed. Okay, so this first one, I'm just gonna, I already moved that like that. I'm just gonna put this in here. And I'm gonna just bend it over. And I'm telling you, this is really sturdy. I mean, unless you really totally yank on it. But I've, for all the jewelry I've sold, I've never had any problem with anybody saying to me, you know, this came undone or whatever. And I've had necklaces I've made 5, 6 years ago like this. And I think it's better than when you try and put the, and I'm just saying, this is just me. I'm not judging anybody that does it the other way too, because the other way is right too. But I just feel like it's, if you try and close it off with the two hole things, sometimes if you just miss it a teeny bit, I've had it zip out. So this is just what works for me. But you do you, boo. So now I have this beautiful pendant necklace using the Desert Sands bargain bead box for July of 2024. This has been so much fun to work with, and I loved putting this this color in seed beads. I like that pop in there, you know. So like I said, my bargain bead box coupon code is BNJ2 for $2 off your first box with them. Their monthly boxes are $22.99 a month, and they're valued at over $60. And this one was actually valued at $78.32. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this. And please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps my algorithms. And I know haven't been making as many videos because of, you know, we've been dealing with cancer here in the house, and we're almost done. And she's going to get a positive PET scan. I know it. God's watching out over her. So thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. I know you're going to love it. All of my information is below in the description. And you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for watching.